All right, ladies and gents, this is going to be a weird one. You might see me looking two different ways. You might. But here we are for House of the Dragon. We're on season 2, episode 7. So if you're enjoying this reaction series, you're subscribe to my channel. Go ahead, subscribe. I'm here. You're here. Let's be here together. Down below in the description, my Patreon, patreon.com/ManicMeeks. Over there, I have full version of my reactions to YouTube clear and selected access series. And also for merch opportunities, I see all type of things. Some so you can support monetarily. Those drops on Patreon. I got my merch up. You can support my materials for free charity. How you guys subscribe? Why? Biatch is free. It costs $0. Hit the subscription button. Hit the notification bell. Be notified be notified of my content. It's right there. Bing, bing, hit that bell. So listen. Last week's episode was one of those episodes where I think it was like the lowest rated because a lot of people are expecting like back to back dragon fights. But I'm sorry, this to me is the best. This is what Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire is best at. It's the small conversation. So I'm enjoying every ounce of this small conversation that we're having, the setups, the maneuvering of the pieces on the chessboard, getting clarification of what everybody is, getting clarification on how everybody's feeling. This is what I am. Okay, so now that we have Corlys being the hand of the queen, she's ready to get back into this thing and cause a ruckus. So what she did was her and Missaria got together a plan to do what she could from the safety of her castle, which was to send out food to the people in King's Landing because she knows that they are starving from the blockade. And the fact that the Greens haven't addressed it is a problem. And the fact that Aemon is in charge and hasn't addressed it is a problem because now it's looking like, sir, you need to be better at your job. Clearly, you weren't the man for the job if you can't get these people out here rioting because you can't fight a war on two fronts. And so we have Aegon, who is scared in his bed, clinging to Larys for help to get Aemon the hell out of there. Aemon is looking for a new hand. He's requested Otto. Nobody knows where Otto is. Gwaine, Alicent, nobody knows where Otto is. But as it so happens, Gwaine and Sir Crispin Crunch is going back out to Harrenhal to try to take Harrenhal. Now, I'm prepared for devastation this episode. I'm prepared for devastation because if the timeline is going the way the timeline is going, this could be a thing. But we don't know because the timeline is kind of sort of off because they're mentioning things that haven't really happened yet, but the mentioning of them means they're soon to come. Just saying. And this time at the end of the episode, I will be doing like a little spoiler chat and I'm going to let you guys know. A little spoiler discussion. I'm going to let you guys know where the spoiler starts. And I mean like spoilers for the rest of the season, for the rest of House of the Dragon, and for on into the Song of Ice and Fire universe. That's what I mean, spoilers. But yeah, so I'm looking at my phone because I had to pick up my brother from the airport. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into Season 2, Episode 7 of the House of Dragons. I don't know the episode because we're early, dog. Escape. Thank you. She's like, who the fuck? Who is you? Look at her coat. Fire.
What do you want? To learn the ways of dragon riders. And to serve my queen.
You better not. Who is your father? You better get the book out. Like, hold on, let me get the ancestry.com. What's your name, sir? What's your name? They like, buddy, I got a friend. Who told you to pick up a random dude? Random? He's not random, that's my guy. How do we know who he is?
I may appear lowborn, but I know much and more of service.
Who's your father?
Am I to refuse them?
Girl, if you don't ask who your daddy is, who your daddy?
Stand.
Who's your cousin? Who's your mama now? You answer the question. He looks familiar.
What is your parentage?
My mother was a shipwright. My father is no one of consequence.
Nigga, who's your daddy? Not if you don't tell you who your daddy is, boy.
You have done something I feared impossible, Adam of Hull. I am glad of it.
Because I need people. We need niggers on the front line. Where is Corlys? Sir, get your son. Son you'll get.
We are cast aside. Or hated.
Girl, well.
Nothing is clean here.
Oh, the rats.
I wish to go out, Sir Ricard.
Go out where, girl?
To the Kingswood, I think.
Oh, okay.
Bear a retinue.
No retinue.
Then your handmaid.
No handmaidens. Just you.
Girl, she's always trying to, girl, you trying to die? He's like, dog, I fucked up the last time. I need assistance. I am, what is it? I am 25 and 80.
The wall. The Prince Regent is merciful.
No. Well? I have received word of a matter of great importance. Rumor of a sighting of the dragon sea smoke. With the rider.
It's like, how y'all do that? Okay, at least he's going to the wall.
That is...
I thought he was going to cut their heads.
Yes, it was a shallow pool. Where did you hear it?
My squire. He heard it from a stable hand, who heard it from his father, a fisherman, whose shipmate claims he saw it.
Oh. Oh, must be true.
You are, of course, welcome to bring this news to the Prince Regent, but,
You better have some proof.
perhaps this is one of those whispers best left to the wind.
I mean, either way. Telling him, he'd be like, well, why the fuck don't you know what's going on? I thought he was gonna cut them heads off. Okay. To the wall. To the windows, to the wall. He cracked me up in his little purple floofa flump. You better brood, bitch. Oh, God. You better get your son. You hear me?
And then I should teach him some High Valyrian.
We know nothing about this man.
He is big
Save
pissed.
that he is low-born. What say you, Lord Hand?
But in the highborn houses there is an ancient fealty. There is honor.
Your royal half-brothers, Aegon and Aemond, whose blood is pure, who wage war against you.
Tell her again. One more time.
A common shipwright vows to serve you.
If they don't get Corliss in that room with that Negro and be like, Daddy, ah ha 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 ha. Please.
Let us raise an army of bastards.
He better run up in here and be like, bruh, the fuck. The fact that Corliss is not already in here.
My lord. My lord.
Daddy.
How you have come up in the world.
Daddy.
Well done.
You can't even give him nothing else. Is that enough for you? Do you want more? I don't know what you want, baby, because you haven't said anything. Look at his little baby self. Look at him, little snookum nookum tookum. Little Oscar. Oscary. Please get out of here. Leave.
You were quick enough to dismiss me before.
You're of no significance to me then. Now.
You have an army, and I need one.
It does seem to me that you've made rather a countenancing barbarities in the Queen's name.
Whose side are you on?
My side, guy.
We recognize the authority of the named heir Queen Rhaenyra, and your own, as her king consort.
You better put the k on that sort, sir.
We shall go to face your vassals and you will call your banners to war.
Actually, no, because my banners don't like you. My banners don't trust you. You have disrespected my bannermen. My people, my friends, my folks, my peeps, my partners.
I don't need their love. I need their swords.
You need their respect. Because they won't serve you if they don't respect you.
Come Come along, Lord Oscar.
Look at you. You better put 10 toes down. You better deliver that message.
A new lord. A new beginning. Let us put all the old unpleasantness behind us.
Sir, that's not enough. Look at that man. Fine. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do?
And you have my thanks for answering my summons. I know I'm not the man my grandsire was, but I hope to begin well and go on from there.
I like you. Shush.
The rivermen honor the old ways and abide by
I am
tradition.
talking.
Here then is tradition.
Ain't nobody listening to you.
I take to heart your words, Lord Piper. And I agree, I am young.
He about to lay it. He's about to put his dick out, isn't he? You about to put your dick out, huh?
Of the Daemon Targaryen. He has dishonored himself and the crown with his
Actions.
comportment here.
You better use a word.
I see no reason to cast aside loyalty. No matter how loathsome I may find her representative, the prince.
King.
Consort. Or what? You come to the wrong house. You ain't gonna threaten, hey, that's the wrong person.
Will you have our army or not?
Then you might want to fix your face, as we say in the black household. You might want to fix your face.
Riverman, and the word of my house stands.
Bitch, the grown man.
Even if certain people are unworthy of it.
Look at him. You better eyeball him.
Your Lord Oscar is bold,
He's hot fire.
but he is perhaps not wrong.
They who bent the knee to the usurper have been brought to heel. And now we unite before our liege lord and our king consort.
You better put the consort on that king. Listen, had he not done what he did, like, he could have sat there and ate his food.
I did only what his grace, the king, required.
I understand that.
But he made clear his base desires.
I understand. I get it.
Your grace command them. I've only served you.
He's not gonna help you. He threw your ass to the wolves, baby.
He must now rectify his grievous error, denounce your crimes,
And take your head?
and dispense justice.
Oh dear.
That's what you get. That's what you get when you put your foot in your mouth.
No. This is yours, your grace. I've been faithful.
You have, and I am so sorry for you. But I need an army, baby. Oh, it's crunchy Viserys. He's gonna drop it and you're gonna pick it up again? I know he tired. Not the goat. Not his dead brother. In decrepit form. Hello.
What is this?
I never wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
It crushes whoever wears it. You always wanted it, Damon. Do you want it still?
He's telling you it's not worth it. He's trying to tell you it's not worth it for you. Oh, he's up. Looking like your daddy. Stunting like your daddy. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
You really oughtn't to be doing that alone, Grand Maester.
That's all I got for him. I know. I know. This is what happens when you didn't follow your mom's instructions. She was rude and she hurt your feelings, but she meant what she said. Nah. Sorry, I know. His ear is gone. It's this ear, actually. His ear is gone.
But I'm afraid you must work hard.
Your brother is out here fucking things up for the future. He's like, next time you do this shit, I'm gonna need you to have me in tow, okay? I'm here for him.
Put trusted swords aboard.
Yes, my lord.
Have them wait just outside the harbor, and there'll be a message to carry to one she will name.
Your brother got a dragon, dog.
My brother was ever restless, yearning for some sign of his worth.
He got his. He got a whole dragonye.
I am of Sultan's Sea. I yearn for nothing else.
His eyeballs be killing me. The way he be like, uh-oh. Oh, God. Please. First of all, these babies is cute. I'm gonna need you not to be mugging, ma'am. Fix your face. I don't like it. If this is, I don't like it. Like, who in the hell? I don't like it. Hands up. I'm really holding out hope, but it's looking like they're gonna do it. I don't like it.
He was the Lord Commander of your Queen's Guard, heir to the Dunfall. These people are courageous. Mongrels.
Sir? Sir, did you forget what they say about you?
House Targaryen is the blood of the dragon. If any may lay claim to it, what are we then?
Fly against Vagar myself? Or perhaps you will fly against her on Vermax?
Exactly. Don't bitch unless you got a plan.
Did you think I might favor him, or did it not cross your mind? The proof is here for all to see.
It is, but what I say is.
And now you say you'll strip that from me too.
I get it. I understand. However,
Then don't pursue it.
the way it doesn't even matter. The way it doesn't even matter. He doesn't have his sword on him. He usually carries his swordy sword.
Do whatever you must to see that it finds her.
Find who? Her? Who is her? Oh, you're talking about the lady, the other one who's stuck here.
A chance to stick it to Aemon and claim a dragon.
He's like, what? Get a dragon?
I can't be sure it's all true.
You scared? Go ahead and call him a bitch. Listen, now you gotta go. Now you gotta go. Yeah, that's the man right there. That's a man right there. Even though I
want you to go.
I know you don't, but look at his hair. Look at the.
Go to my brother in Tumbleton. They'll have food. You'll find work.
I can't ignore.
How do you leave, ma'am? How do you go to Tumbleton, ma'am?
And neither do I want to be a widow.
He going. Go ahead and go, boy. That man look good. You better go. The fact that this is all going on underneath the, like, y'all suck. They suck so bad. The Greens are so like, oh God.
I used to think I knew what it was to claim a dragon, but I understand now that what I thought I knew is ash in the wind.
I'm cool. Nobody here is gonna try it because they're definitely not leaving here alive if they do try it. Just saying.
We'll go to him now. And may the gods bless you.
Look at him in his new outfit. He's like, I'm outfitted. He is so big. It's too many people. There's like, oh my gosh, y'all, it's a buffet, baby. It's a buffet. They brought us the one, but they got a whole bunch of them in the backer. Snacks.
Naijot Maziz Vermitos.
Vermithor is like, who calling me? Who all there? Who gonna be there? Who's at the house? Excuse me as I step back. I already got a dragon. Excuse me. He was like, ooh, bitch, you lucky I smell my man here. You lucky, because you ain't talking to me no type of way. So I smell you, but I also smell my dude. Ooh, it's the undulation for me. Bruh, I'm gonna let somebody else go first. Girl, you better stop looking at people like that. You better stop looking at me. You've always fucking looking at me. Oh. He's finna get swept to the side, stomped, mashed, fired. I'll be like, you know what? I came here. Can I work in the kitchen? Can I clean the pots? I think you guys need cooks over here where there's food. He's like, I don't know about this one. I don't like it. Listen, these dragons are giving me everything I need. Is he gonna smash this one? Oh, God. Oh, is he going past to find his? He's going past. He's like, there's my guy. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. It's not you. Somebody save this man. Save him. Save him. He's like, I didn't ask for you. Listen, it's like Jurassic Park. Sir, nobody's helping you. Just die. It's okay. I'd be like, you know what? At this point, it hurts. Vermithor, your man's down there. He's like, I smell my man, but I couldn't see my man. I saw my man for a minute and he disappeared in the sea of white. Is that poo-poo? He's like, nigga, where are you going? That's my guy. I see him. He's right there. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, what is that? Yeah. He's like, snacks! Nom 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 nom. Why you following me? He don't want you. He gonna eat you, girl. You better run forward.
Here I am.
I'd be like, I dare you to. I dare you to. I dare you to burn me, bitch. Do your worst, huh?
Come on!
He's like, oh, you yell at me? He's like, who are you talking to? Do it again, I like it. Do it again. He said, all you had to do was come forward in the first place. Didn't nobody tell you to be back there where I couldn't see, okay? It was a problem because I couldn't see. You hear me? But now I can see you. Hi. Hi, friend. Go boop his snoot. Gingerly. Apply a snoot boop. But here's the thing. On one hand, she found a dragon rider. On the other hand, she got rid of all the other bastards accidentally. It's kind of, it's like what Joffrey did, but not quite. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. You're running into the wrong hole. You're gonna run into one of your own, sir. You're gonna get that boop snoot. Somebody's like, it's Uber Eats. They delivered a Dragonstone. Yeah. That baby is like, I'm sleeping. I'm not here for the shenanigans. Oh! Was that an egg? He sound like a creaking ass door. I know. The way they all have distinct sounds. That is that Poopa? Oh! I know he done pissed and shat. He done shat his pants. He done piss shat everywhere. The way the piss and the shat would have shattered and pissed. I know it's smelling like elemental pee in there. My God.
When he does, the High Tower host will be unstoppable.
You should see 3 more dragons flying. Who is that? Is that Sea Smoke? Which one? It got super blurry. I can't tell. Silverwing. He's like, nigga, move. I got to get to my motherfucker.
Open the gate.
First of all, that man, I hate that character. I hate that character so much, but he is so fine. You better give my man a purpose. Oh, Lord. Vagar is like, listen, I was chilling, minding my business. All of a sudden I looked around and I couldn't believe this. I swear, I stand. My niece is my witness. You know what I'm saying? The brother had it going on with something kind of. Wicked. Wicked. He had to kick it. I gotta keep going. If you bring your ass, you bring your raggedy ass to Dragonstone, everybody should file out. Every single dragon should file out and fuck that old bitch up. He about to be big pissed. If you'd have went over there, I can tell you right now, those dragons would have fucked her up. Those dragons would have fucked Vagar up. All you need is two that know what to do, and that's what you have. So now I know where they're ending on season. Hold on. I hate when they do that. Didn't nobody tell you to minimize? Didn't nobody tell you to minimize? Hold on. That was a titillating episode. Titillating episode. I love it. Listen, seeing the dragons have so much personality, it's so entertainingly funny. I have got absolutely nothing. Let me just check to see if she's still on. I don't think she's still on. I think AK is done now. I'm trying to scroll down. But yeah, so just I've got nothing else really. I'm say a pause. All right, so listen up. So I had my little discussion, like a little quick after show type situation. My ears hot and sweaty. Why do I even need this? Well, probably because I need to hear. So listen. So here's the thing. This episode, I really enjoyed it. I liked seeing the consequences of Damon's actions. That's exactly what he gets. The way Lord Oscar Tully, excuse me, rolled his ass up in there and was like, okay, yes, listen, my grandfather has passed. I am now paramount to this region. They look to me, and I intend on sticking to the oaths that were sworn by my family and kin to King Viserys. We're gonna stay the line. We mean what we say. However, you have irritated and angered quite a few people by having the brutalities placed upon them while his passing was in progress. So now you gotta deal. You gotta deal recompense. Okay, there has to be justice, and you have to deliver the justice that you caused this man to commit crimes on other people. And the fact that he tried to bitch this little kid out, and he was like, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but you forget, last time I checked, you needed an army. I have an army. So you might want to remember who you're talking to. Exactly. So he hit him with that real quick. I enjoyed seeing that because all he had to do was follow his wife, his queen, the instructions. That's all he had to do. He had to communicate back to her. He could have written a letter and sent a raven. He could have flown there and flown back and delivered the message, but he doesn't even know. He's isolated himself on Harrenhal out of pure anger and stubbornness and selfishness. It's trash that he did that. 100% trash. He knows it. Everybody knows it. And now the chickens are coming home to roost, and now he's got to deal. And this is him dealing. And when he saw his brother's ghost, a vision of him at the end, when he was like, there's nothing left. And he was like, this crown is heavy. It's responsibility. I did not want it, but I had it. Do you understand the sacrifices you have to make in order to possess this crown? Do you understand? And he still doesn't get it. He still doesn't get it yet. I think one more thing's gonna happen to him. He's gonna get it, but he doesn't get it. And then we get to see, I have to go through here because it's, oh yeah, that was my favorite part when the roll up was happening. The roll up, I had so much fun. The dragons are by far my favorite thing, especially with them like together, because we didn't really get to see dragons be together in Game of Thrones, but here they talking back and forth like, and it's so entertaining. It's the most entertaining thing in the entire world. But the fact that Corlys didn't say who this man was is kind of trash to me. Not only is he like a trash dad, but he could have helped out Rhaenyra and been like, yeah, these are my kin. That's the reason why they're able to ride this dragon. It's I don't, you know what? I'm not going to make a guess. I'm not going to make a guess on that right now. And then poor Jace. I was laughing at Jace. Jace keeps forgetting why he's important. He's important not because of who his father is, but because of who his mother is. It does not matter that your father is not Daemon or is not Laenor. It doesn't matter. Your mother is the queen and she is a Targaryen and you came out of her vagina. So that's why you are important and that's why you are a dragon rider and that's why you got an egg at birth. Like, nothing's going to take that away from you. And the fact that you're feeling insecure about that is a personal problem, and I'm going to need you to go have a peanut butter jelly sandwich with some chips on the side and get you some Kool-Aid and call it a day. Because we don't have time for that. We're in the middle of a war. Sir. 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 Look at him. Bitched him out. That's why you dead. And the fact that, while all this is going on, Aegon is in so much pain. And not to mention that Aemond is not paying attention to anything. Like, Aemond is not paying attention to anything. The only reason he started paying attention to what the people were saying outside is because they were hollering dragon. And he was like, dragon? Yeah, we're blood of the dragon. Dragon? What do you mean dragon? Dragon outside, hide. What do you mean? What do you mean? But like, the most entertaining thing was the dragons claiming claiming their riders instead of the riders claiming their dragons, which I just want to know more about it. I know George R.R. Martin said something in a blog post that's got everybody up in a tizzy, and it has me up in a tizzy as well, but I haven't got a chance to reread the works and reread the source materials. There's a lot of it because of YouTube and my time. So that's a goal for me next year, is to get back into reading my books and making time for it. I'm a fast reader. It doesn't take me long to read a book. It's just that I've got shit to do. But when those dragons claimed their riders, I was hollering. It's the best thing in the world. I can't. It's just the best thing in the world. I thought it was raining. So now I'm just curious to see where are we going to go from here. And a lot of people have been asking me to do this. And so I'm going to do this for this episode, just to let you know, from here on out, this point in this conversation that I'm talking about right now will be spoilers. And I don't mean spoilers for like the next episode. I mean spoilers for the House of the Dragon, the series, as well as potentially some Game of Thrones. But for right now, for sure, House of the Dragons. So if you don't want any spoilers, I suggest you get your flippin' ass off this video. Be blessed. Great day. Hakuna Matata. You know what I'm saying? Assalamu alaikum. All of those things. Get out of here. Because I'm starting the spoilers. The spoilers are going to spoil right now. We're going to spoil it up. Okay? And let me get to the thing. Let me get to it. This is where we're gonna hit the spoils. So we're gonna pause and like look at this, because I'm gonna tell you my confusion.
Done.
Is that Silverwing and Moondancer? Maybe? Is it Vermax? I don't know.
And men are like dust under their feet.
Okay, so that's Old Town. That's green. So I'm thinking that is Tessarion, because he's able to fly now. Yeah, that's a different color dragon.
We march now toward our annihilation.
And questions. I don't know if this is... The reason why I'm so confused is because once Crispy Crunch leaves this castle, he doesn't come back. He does not come back. He dies out here. So according to what the written work by the Maesters, it goes the actual, here, move this over here so y'all can see it, kind of see it. I'm trying to make it as big as possible. Okay, this is gonna be real thick for this one. Okay, so you get to see get out of here. You get to see the list this is the list of events that have happened. So this is season 1 stuff. all of this from here, season one, and season one. This is where season one stops, which is the Black Council. And then if we go down here, hold on. The assault on Harrenhal is happening the entire season, but there was no assault. You see what I'm saying? Like, according to this, it was a real, like, it was an assault. He walked up in there and was like, this is my shit, which he did do. But look when this happened. This happened before Lukey Luke died. But in the show, this he was still on Harrenhal when Lukey Luke died. So that's a difference. And then after Lukey Luke had died, he went ahead and did the blood and the cheeses of the situation. And by the way, the assault on Harrenhal still hasn't happened yet. So this is in the show. So he did the blood and cheese, and then it jumps to the war in the Riverlands. And then after he did the blood and cheese, he went ahead and left for Harrenhal because, you know, Rhaenyra bitched his ass out, as she should have, for ordering the death of a kid, even accidentally or purposefully, whatever it happened, he did it. And so that made him go to the Riverlands. And while he was in the Riverlands, he wanted to, like, this here, I keep pointing at my screen like y'all can see what I'm talking about. This right here, the war in the Riverlands, is what is technically he's doing right now, even though there's no war. So there's no fighting. There has been no fighting. It's just been Daemon fighting his demons. But before, I think while like right after Blood and Cheese, while Daemon left for Harrenhal, they did the new hand, of course, you know, Sir Crunch and Munch is the new hand. And then he went ahead and sent the twins over, or the guy over, to do the twins fight situation. That happened. And then we got the real quick sack of Duskendale, but that was just like a little clip. And then we got the Battle of Rook's Rest, right? And then the Dragon Seeds. So all of this is happening in kind of sort of order after they flipped-flopped the beginning part, right? So right now where I'm so confused is that in here, there's supposed to be 4 people who have claimed the dragon. Hugh, Vermithor, Silverwing, Ulf the White, Adam of the Hole with Sea Smoke, and then Sheepstealer by a girl named Nettles. Nettles is the thing. Right now, they're saying that they're combining Rhaena's story with Nettles, which is kind of like problematic because Nettles is her own character and is an own badass character. But we don't have that 4th dragon, Sheepstealer. According to the production and the director of House of Dragons, they said that we're going to see Cannibal. Cannibal is also a wild dragon flying around in the area, fucking things up for the realness. So while Nettles was trying to claim Sheepstealer, and they had people in front of her, you know, try to claim, and body parts are being thrown and stuff. When she finally claims Sheepstealer, we had Cannibal, who's the wild dragon, came up for the cleanup. He was eating all the body parts like nama 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 nee, nama nama nam. He was numbing on these hoes. So they said that we're gonna see him. Are we gonna see him for sure? Like what's gonna happen? I hope they don't do that thing with Rhaena, but it's looking like they're gonna, and it's gonna suck for me. I don't like that. So after that, it's supposed to be the Battle of the Gullet, which is the death of Jace and the capture of which prince was it? Aegon. No, Viserys. Viserys was captive. And Jacaerys is supposed to die. But they also sacked Spicetown, which is why I was looking, because Spicetown is technically on high tide, which is why I was confused, because this is what I was thinking that we were looking at at this. Hold on for a second.
I have entrusted you with a power only few have known. We must strike while we have the advantage.
Hold on, we're gonna get to it.
Angry. There's no telling what he will do.
You wish to rule the Seven Kingdoms, but you reign ruin and death.
While you have mustered an army, Rhaenyra has faltered.
Pretenders raise new riders against us. I need you to fly with Dreamfire to battle. We will answer outrage with outrage.
This. Like, we don't know where this is. I do not know where this is. And because I'm so confused about this location, this part right here that I have highlighted, it says the Triarchy's fleet had sacked Spicetown. High Tide was consumed by fire, and 1/3 of his ships were destroyed. However, the Triarchy fucked up so badly they left. So I don't know if this is High Tide. Like, I can't tell. But whatever it is, it has access to the ocean. I really wish I knew what this was. Because High Tide is really, really, really close to Driftmark. No, not High Tide. High Tide and Driftmark are like together. So Driftmark is really close to Dragonstone and to King's Landing because of it's in like the little pocket. It's in that little pocket. But this piece doesn't make sense because it looks like it's on a major body. It looks like it's on a major body. But it could just be an island. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know exactly where. I'm so confused because they didn't show any. They didn't show, like, we didn't see Jace. We didn't see any of that. All we saw is this little fire piece. Like, that's technically the gullet, right? Or I don't know. That could be the Triarchy. I don't know what this is. This looks to be Dorne. Wait a minute. Who is that? Hold on.
You have mustered an army, Rhaenyra has faltered.
Pretenders raise new riders against us. I need you to fly with Dreamfire to battle. We will answer.
I don't know who this is. I don't know what dragon this is because it's definitely a small boy.
Outrage with outrage.
Where is? Hold on a second. Bay. It might be. I don't know. I don't know. I keep looking at this like I don't know. It's driving me insane because this doesn't look like the bay. This looks like the twins. This looks like the bridge that they were on to negotiate. And it could be that. It could be the armies from the north going through this way instead of going through Harrenhal.
For every one of us who falls.
That's the Triarchy, of course. It could be the Triarchy or it could be Valerian fleet, but I think it's a Triarchy.
100 of
This.
them.
I think this is a Lannister. That's who I think this is. I think this is a Lannister.
We will answer outrage.
That's who I think that is. I think that's a Lannister, which would make sense, but I'm like, at this point, there's so many things I'm so confused on. I don't know the timeline. It would make sense for them to start this, but we didn't see any real ship battles. Like, we didn't see anything that alludes to this is the Battle of the Gullet episode. Nothing. And I'm just, I can't wrap my mind around where we're going from here. I don't know. But if we have Jace for another season, even if it's just for one episode, he gets out of there, I'm good. So on that note, I gotta get to editing. It's late. It's like 12 o'clock. Bear with me because they're gonna block this video too. So on that note, I will catch you guys in the next one. Remember, I do go on my friend AK Watch's channel. So the channel is AK Watch. Around 8 o'clock, we do our House of the Dragon episode discussion. And we're gonna have some guests on. It's not just gonna be me and AK. And yeah, so there. This is what you guys asked. A little bit of that, a little bit of this at the end of my episodes, and there you go. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.